Hey y'all! So one of my favorite things that I've been hearing from y'all in the comments is that you're starting to play Neopets either for the first time or again after a long break, and that is so exciting to me. But one of the questions that I get the most often is, how do I play Neopets on a modern browser? That's a very good question. Neopets is an older website, and so it uses a lot of Flash. Flash is a software that is no longer in standard use. In fact, it's technically being sunsetted this year and will no longer be supported. It's a pretty old application, at least in computer terms, and it was used to create and display things like animations and games and make fancy effects on websites. It was a really good and popular platform for a long time, but it has a lot of issues, particularly security ones nowadays, and so people don't use it as much. So nowadays, most modern browsers don't even have Flash installed by default because most websites don't use it. So I'm going to try to explain very briefly how you can install Flash onto Firefox or Google Chrome and get it up and running so that you can play Neopets on one of those two browsers. So the first thing you want to do is download the Flash player. This can be found at git.adobe.com/Flash player. Then just follow the instructions to download and install, and once that's completed, restart your browser. So here I have a fresh sort of install of Chrome, but it's so fresh, I haven't even turned on Flash or anything. So let's do that right now. So the first thing you need to do is go up to the top right corner and get to your settings menu. Then you want to go to privacy and security on the left here, or if you just scroll, it'll be down here. Go into your site settings and you want to say, allow sites to run Flash. So this might be selected. It might say ask first, or it might just have it on block. You cannot set it to allow it all the time. So you have to set it to ask first before it runs Flash. And that's just for safety reasons. Flash has some privacy issues. So now, of course, it's still not loading. Even if we refresh it, it won't work. And that's because we told it we need to manually allow Flash. The bad news is you do have to do this every time you open Neopets with like a fresh browser restart. The good news is you don't have to do it for every page. Here's what we need to do. It will tell you that it's not secure up here, and that's because it wants to run Flash. Just tell it to allow Flash. When you click off of it, it will want you to reload the page to load the Flash. And now Flash will be available on any page. So if I go to Altstore right now, this is a Flash page and all of the Flash will work. So hopefully that will work if you're using Chrome. So for Firefox, it's much the same tactic. Ignore that. That's the April Fool's Day joke. So like Google Chrome, you have to manually allow Adobe Flash to run on the page. Here it's telling me there's Flash here, so I can run it from here. And then in the top left-ish corner of the browser, it will ask allow or don't allow. You just click allow, it will load it up, and now Flash will work anywhere on the site, or as long as the browser is running. Like Chrome, every time you restart the browser, you will have to manually allow Flash. I notice a lot more errors with Flash when I'm playing with Firefox, a lot more white screens and general slowness, but sometimes it takes a little while to get games running or to load pages that have Flash on them. And so that's one of the reasons that I use Chrome, but they both should work. If you are still having trouble, just be like that. Why is that happening? If you're still having trouble, just drop a question in the comments and I'll try and help as best I can, or someone else can try and help you if I don't have the answer. I'm not an expert, but I have been trying to get Flash to run on browsers for decades now, so I have a little bit of experience. So I hope that helped you out if you're new to Neopets and we're having some trouble with it. This website is old and creaky and there are a lot of things that are broken about it, but there's no reason that the Flash needs to be one of them. So I hope now you can play as much Neopets as you want, and until next time, I hope you have a great day.